Just be here, not going back to a new CatDog review. And if you're on this last one, go and check it out. And we're back with the next 2 episodes of season 2 of CatDog. And yeah, we start with another good one, and it starts with CatDog riding, and they see these crowd of people, and so this giant tall tower, and we see this lady called Mindy being the first to ever to be able to climb down it. And she's going to be able to climb this giant mountain. And of course, she sees Cat. And yeah, apparently these two have had some history in the past. And yeah, we see different pictures of, her baiting Cat and just showing that she is the best of them. And yeah, I kind of feel bad for Cat, though. And even having this limo which she goes in, and of course Dog tries to get at her, and he even suggests that they'll be climbing the mountain. Which if they be able to climb, whoever gets to the top of it will have the mountain renamed to them. Whoever wins. And yeah, he gets, of course, mud onto his face and goes to the store and gets all these different materials. And yeah, they're climbing and putting on some rope, and we see it go to nighttime and then daytime again, and it seems like they've been climbing forever, but no, they're still at the start. Like, dang, they didn't even do any progress. And yeah, then they're really climbing, and we see some mistakes or oopsies that they do, and climbing some more, and they see Mindy just doing some raiding and shooting this grappling to go across it. And of course, Dog getting distracted with his ball, which he goes across and then it falls down, which of course goes after it, and does this automatic inflating raft, which make him bounce all the way up and back to the water. And then see that Mindy is going downwards, and Dog is just freezing. And yeah, they got all this different stuff in this backpack, but not the earmuffs. And yeah, Cat is believing that it's not or they're not gonna be able to win now. And then this giant snow creature tells them to not be giving up, but apparently it was Dog into it. And yeah, they start climbing again, and yeah, they're climbing while Mindy is just having some tea. And yeah, they're doing everything to climb up this mountain and see this goat, which end up getting launched onto this limb, and then it falls, and then they get launched into the air, and then they get to this eagle and this bear, and see the snowball that's chasing them. They get launched into the air again, get hit by the bear and eagle again, and yeah, they see that Mindy is up on the mountain, but nope, she gets taken by the bear and eagle, and Dog and Cat believe that they actually managed to win, and Cat putting this flag. But no, apparently this guy that was working at that store is the first to climb it, and it gets renamed to him. And yeah, or he gets the mountain renamed to his name, and yeah, showing that they forgot the earmuffs, and of course, Cat just crying. Yeah, a funny episode. And then we go to the next one, which is an interesting one. And yeah, it starts with CatDog and this guy that they know eating this food with these tacos, which getting taken away by Dog, and just eating them all, and then sucking on Cat's fingers, and then sucking like a vacuum cleaner, and yeah, even sucking up gum from under the table's gross. And then they see this dumpster, which of course Dog goes into it, and yeah, they're thinking that it's not right to be going into a trash can. And yeah, see this trash man, which they end up going down the hill and going in a very weird sideways road and then going onto these hills, and they're wondering where they are. And yeah, see a close up of Dog's eye, and they realize that they're lost at sea, and it's very foggy. And yeah, they're starting to row, and Cat trying to make himself the captain. And yeah, we see this ship that they're building, and yeah, Cat just being the captain, and having the others as first mates, and yeah, almost falling, and yeah, they're just showing of how crazy Cat is being, and yeah, of course he's being like an actual captain by getting so feisty, and even telling being harsh as well to even Dog, and yeah, we think that they are absolutely freezing at a point, and just like Cat is just being the one not to be freezing. Then the next morning comes and he's ready for his breakfast, and we see all this food, and of course he's eating in front of them, which we can clearly see. When he's eating, we can clearly see that yeah, he is eating all of the food in front of them. And of course Dog is suggesting if they share, but of course he's not gonna want to, which yeah, the whole like jelly jar is all empty, and they're wondering who's responsible for this, and even putting the foods off limits, and even having these papers, and doing this drumming while they're sailing, and yeah, you gotta feel bad for everybody being put to work here. And of course they're suggesting that they need a new captain, and it looks like he's gonna strangle Cat, but then they see this light which thinks it's a lighthouse, and of course Dog is suggesting that they do not go that way and it's something else, and they keeps rowing, and yeah, gets these two guys to go off of shore, or go off the plank, and then we see it storming, and Dog is fed up with Cat and saying now it's Captain Dog now, and yeah, they start fighting, and we see the sail getting set on fire, and even getting Dog off of the plank, and then they realize they were never stranded at all. Yeah, they were never stranded out to sea at all. They were just in this pond, or in this water area. They were still in town the whole time. So, oh yeah, they said it turns out we were never stranded this entire time. Wow. And of course, Cat still saying of how he's the captain, and everybody's just leaving him. But yeah, just the fact that they were never stranded in actual ocean this whole time. Yeah, I'd like to know what y'all think. Let me know in the comments. Catch you next one.